What's up, guys? Still waiting for a call, just chilling out, thinking. Praying and thinking, praying and thinking, praying and thinking. Oh, I just hope to God the judge actually looks at stuff. Oh, I pray, I pray, I pray. Oh, man. I mean, really, it's like a house and TV, Xbox, and computer, and it's all materialistic. It's nothing compared to what my son is my everything, along with my two other kids. I have two sons and a daughter, and my daughter is a daddy's girl, and she loves her daddy so much. And I love her too. Like two peas in a pod, you know? And my son Jacob, he developed drop seizures right after, it was actually right before my daughter was born. And he was having so many of them, we had to put him on Keppra. And that Keppra backtracked him, I kid you not. It was horrible. If there's any parents out there that have kids that have drop seizures, they know it's some scary stuff. My son, he was having up to 20 a day. And I was an over-road truck driver, so I was only home 4 days a month. And my fiance at the time would just give me this excuse saying that boys will be boys, they just fall all the time. They're klutzy, he's a klutz. And I'm just like, no, something's not right. And it got to the point where I went and bought him a helmet, and I made him wear a helmet everywhere he went, because I was afraid he was going to hit his head just right, and that'd be it. You know, he'd be a vegetable or be paralyzed or, you know, whatever. But the Keppra slowed all its stuff down, and it did help, I think, in the end. But he was already potty trained and all that, and not after that. His speech got worse. Like, his speech was awesome, and his speech got all weird, but he finally grew out of it, so he does a lot better. But he's not, I don't know, he's not like all there. Like, he's got something that he's holding on to emotionally. He's 12 years old. He just turned 12 on the 1st. Yep, he's a New Year's baby. And it's been probably 5 years since I've heard him say I love you. And I think it really has to do with his mom and I splitting up, and me getting with the narcissist. And I think I'm not saying the narcissist caused it. I'm just saying that I caused it. You know, like, I just don't see it any other way. So what happened was, with his mom, I was trying to be something that I wasn't. And I think I've already explained this, but she is a homeschooler, and she follows the Bible and goes to Bible study and follows the life of the Lord very closely, and that's the only thing that they do. So any sports they do is homeschool sports, religious homeschool sports, and it's not really done on a professional field ever, or it's not really like coached by people that know what they're doing. So that was the only thing that made me upset, was that he wasn't playing sports and learning for real, because I was always athletic, and I know my son, and he would love to, so I had to push for that. And then my daughter, you just can't tell her. She's a good girl. She really is. But she loves her horseback riding, and that's what she does. And I am truly blessed that my ex and her husband are able to afford that. They're able to afford her horseback riding. I do pay lots of child support, so I know that goes towards it. But I'm just saying, I am blessed with what my kids have. And for lack of better words, it's not for me. And I know that's due to the fact of me giving everything up for the narc that took my life. And to realize that you've given up all that, even though you shouldn't have, because that should have been for your kids. Your kids should always come first. And I messed up. I truly did. I messed up. I should have never, ever let a woman control my life the way that she did. And that sounded bad. I don't want to say a woman or anything like that. I shouldn't have let anybody control my life. Period. End of story. I should have stood up for what I loved and what I wanted and what I needed in life. And it would have just helped my kids. But now my kids are battered and confused, and there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. A lot of healing. And it is very hard. It's very hard with the kids. And especially the son that I have with the narc in my life. And it's combating narcissism with a son or any child with a narcissistic parent is hell. It is complete hell. You know, you love and listen and feel your child. But then there's this day that you get your child back, and all of a sudden he's, instead of being empathetic towards things, like let's say his arms are full of bruises from quote unquote dog bites. And I'm like, no, you can see finger marks. You can see a punch on his arm. His brother punched him. I know he did. And they covered it up with dog bites and said that the puppy was biting him, and that my ex told him to smack the dog in the nose when it nipped at him. No, 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 no. No, no. For one, I know a little bit about training dogs. I've trained a lot of pit bulls in my life. I trained a German Shepherd. Yes, a German Shepherd Coyote. Yes, I lived in Arizona and I found a whole litter of them, and there was only 2 that really stayed alive, and I trained them. But what I'm saying is like, you don't smack a dog in the nose. Like, dogs are very empathetic creatures. Dogs have feelings. Dogs feel very much. And a nice, stern, you're not getting away with it voice is perfectly good for a dog. And for her to tell my son to put hands on an animal like that is outrageous. And even CPS didn't even really know what to say, but still, I didn't get my son, did I? But that's just what it is. I think I'm making these videos too long. I'm just go on talking all day. But I'm gratefully blessed with what I got and what my kids have right now. And I hope you all can relate and think about what you're truly blessed with today, right now. And hopefully it alleviates of any thoughts in your head of what you don't have. Because that's negative thoughts, and being positive is a better life. It definitely is. So don't overlook any red flag, and God bless, and thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a blessed day.